Hangout on air is live.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll see. We'll see. Maybe try refreshing that page.
Okay.
I've viewed live streams before. It says there's 0 viewers, so we don't have anybody in there yet. And technically, there's still a minute to go. Yeah. I just don't know if I click start broadcast, will it actually start broadcasting? Yep. Yeah, we gotta mute this bad boy. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
I have another screen, so
yeah.
I should know.
Okay, so we are live.
Oh my God, we're being watched. Act different.
Oh, 3 viewers. Oh, great. Okay, so people are actually here. Excellent.
Professional.
Awesome. I'm super excited. Great. I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, darn. This is one of the reasons. We're sorry. We're still kind of getting everything sorted here, but as far as I can tell, there's only one. Well, I just realized okay. Hi, Corey. So I just realized what would have been a really good thing to do would be a laptop. So you could be doing that from your laptop, and I have my laptop on screen, so I could click. I'm gonna try loading it on my phone though. Guys, I am a professional. Okay, this is all very rated. This is a scripted show. It tells me it's on air windows, but there are 2 viewers. Okay, let's see. Starter. I have the Kickstarter website. So I haven't actually launched the Kickstarter yet. I'm going to do it. Okay, now it says 3 viewers. There's apparently 3. So you guys, by being early, by being on time, you guys get to watch me kind of get everything finally sorted in. So I'm trying to pull out the Kickstarter website on my phone. Launch the Kickstarter phone so I can actually like live stream. You guys can watch me push the button and everything. That'll be fun. That's is it exciting? I don't know. It'll be really fun to watch. Right. My projects, there it is. All right. I've got it. Actually, page is still loading, but I think this is the page that actually has the launch button. Exciting. Yeah. So my friend Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. You're gonna come be on. You can be hello
on camera.
This is my friend Teresa. Everybody say hi. She's awesome. You may know her from her excellent accordion part. The song Seersucker Prince on Edit That Shit.
Very exclusive EP.
Yeah, it's very super exclusive. I've only been selling it for 5 years. Wait, Teresa's here to be my extra pair of hands, so she will be in the chat me because I did not take the extra step to like deputize her within the chat as like a mod account.
Next time.
My first live stream, you guys. I'm working it out. Okay. Yes, get back to your station. Go back to your hole.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Oh wait, that's not the actual launch button. That's to confirm things. Launch button. I already confirmed things. Oh, I have read these important reminders. Okay, launch project now. I want to make that button as big as possible. Okay, there we go. Project now. So exciting. Okay, cool. I was gonna wait till we had like a, but you know what? you guys are going to get to watch this live because you're on time. They just missed it. Okay, here we go. Launch project now. Okay, push this button. And did I do it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's happening.
Oh my gosh, it's live. It is, I think. Loading. Hold on.
Don't forget.
Oh, good. Oh, good. This is great. I'm glad this happened. Oh, oops. I accidentally set the estimated delivery date for one of the rewards as January. It won't accept that because it ends in February. That's fair. Okay. Save. That's the only error. Fingers crossed. Hey, Robert. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so excited. I feel very clever because I set this up so I have one laptop in front of me and my couch. And then also right behind this laptop is my television. And my other laptop is hooked up to the TV. Well, I can see the chat on the TV. Yes, Corey, I will have a URL for the Kickstarter. I fixed the error. So let's try this again. All right. I tried to hit the button, Frank, and it error. So I think I fixed it. All right. Fingers crossed that this time it'll work. I'm very excited. Okay. Continue to launch. Okay, and I just have to say yes. I've read the terms of use. Okay. Okay. Second try. Launch project now. No errors, no errors, no whammies. Congratulations, your project is live on Kickstarter. Oh my gosh, it's alive. Oh, how exciting. So now what we have to do is copy that link address. And now, I forgot to do, I thought I was so prepared, you guys, and it turns out I forgot some things, but, of course, I forgot something. The thing that I forgot was to open up. See, I had this great plan where I was going to have my laptop do anything I needed to do online on that laptop and not do it on this computer that was streaming. But
we're short one.
Now we're short a laptop because I forgot to ask Teresa. Right now, the scintillating action that you are watching at this moment is me logging into my Bitly account so I can make a Bitly for the thing. Because I'm a smarty pants and I forgot to have this ready to go. I meant to, and I didn't. Because guys, I don't know if you know this, but this has been a whole thing. Just really excited that this stream is actually working. I assume so. Somebody say something in the chat. Someone say the word pickle in the chat so that I know that this is all working and it hasn't stopped for any reason. What is my Bitly password? Good question. Let's try this one. All right. Nope, try again. All right, maybe I won't set the Bitly. Maybe I will just post the actual. I get the thing from this computer. Hold on a second. I'm gonna walk off screen, which I feel like has got to be some kind of rule. Pickle in the chat. Thank you, Corey. There's got to be some kind of rule against walking away from your live stream, right?
It's a real show.
All right. get this link here. There we go. Thank you, Teresa. Okay, all right. I just posted the link in the chat. Where did I put my phone? Oh, there it is. Guys, I'm really good at this. Click on that link in the chat. I'm gonna keep, when I refer to the chat, I'm gonna point in that direction because that's where it is for me. Yay! All right, let's. So here's the thing we're gonna do. We're gonna. Open up the Kickstarter in this other window because my whole thing was going to be that I was going to read people's names off. I don't know if people are that excited about having their name read off, but I'm going to do it. Sorry if this is making, I didn't want to use this laptop for anything because I know you can like hear the clicks and taps in the live chat and that's kind of, or in the live stream, and it's sort of annoying, but to log into Kickstarter on this computer because I thought I was going to have my laptop. I've established this. All right. Let's check out. See how it looks. Whee!
Link returns a 404.
Oh.
Try to find it.
Uh-oh. Really?
It seems so.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to start posting the link on other things. Post the link, obviously. All right. Well, that's weird. Can you try it again, Corey? Because it worked for Michelle, obviously, because that's the only place I've posted the link so far. And became our first backer, I think, as far as I can tell. Backer, how do I view the list of backers as they come in? Yep. Thank you, Michelle. You are officially the first backer. You're amazing. Thank you. Michelle is also an awesome long-term Patreon patron, so much appreciated. And just a friend and supporter in many ways. I'm literally resetting my Bitly password on my phone right now because I'm so prepared, you guys. So prepared. Be prepared. I was at karaoke the other night for a friend's birthday, and another friend who was there was on a second date with this guy, and the guy got up and did Be Prepared from Lion King, and like he did a whole Jeremy Irons voice, and it was like, nice, well done. Top tip, if you can do an even vaguely, and you have even like a somewhat throaty voice, that's a good one to really get all the crowd hyped up and really get your date hot and bothered. Oh, okay, so the link didn't work, but Michelle just searched for me. So we still have a problem with the link. Let's find out what's wrong with this link.
Michelle can post the link?
Yeah, Michelle, actually, that would be great. That's a brilliant idea. Thank you, Teresa. That's why you're here. Michelle, can you try copying the link into the chat? We'll figure out the problem with this whole deal. Come hell or high water. I don't know why it would make different link. It just seems like that just seems like a bad idea.
Are you logged in?
Yeah, but it still seems like it should give you the visible,
the thing that you can send to people. We'll see.
Let me post the proper link. Huh. That's annoying. All right, we're gonna figure this out though. We're gonna figure it out.
What? Won't let it paste the link.
Oh, that makes sense, you guys. It's probably actually a really good thing that they won't let users other than approved, like the little crown ones, post links, then people would like post spam. That makes sense. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna figure this out, you guys. We're gonna do it.
Technology and many heads put together.
Okay. Yeah. Good. I just got that notification, so now I can have the proper link, hopefully. Let's share via tweet. See, this looks like the exact same link that I posted. I don't know why it didn't work that time. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's a fun process, but we're gonna work it out. I was hoping there would be less of this, me looking at my phone, and you guys looking at me looking at my phone. But you know, live streams are like that sometimes.
I think they understand.
It just happens. It's a thing. Okay. I'm gonna retweet the link. The stream is live. The Kickstarter is live. Everything is alive. Paste that link, tweet it, post it, tweet it, link it, bop it.
Twist it.
Damn, I confused Twitter by trying to quote tweet something and include a link in it. It's okay. Twitter will just have to deal with it. So that link seems to work. I think. Michelle, can you check the one I just tweeted? Can you check the link that I just tweeted and see if that one works? You know, I did not anticipate how much it would be inconvenient to not be able to post in the thing. Hold on, let's see what happens if I open up YouTube in another window here.
You wanna do? I could just bring it over here.
Oh, we'd have to disconnect the my HDMI cable is not long enough to bring it all the way over here. If it was long enough that we could just have it right here, that'd be amazing. You could just sit next to me on the couch, it'd be great. But it's kind of a short one, unfortunately. Trust me, I've tried. Because whenever I watch something from my laptop on my TV, I can't like pause it. I have to get up to pause it. Annoying. I just bought a short HDMI cable because it was the one they had at the store and I didn't want to buy it from the internet. I wanted to watch something that day. And so I bought one in a store and they only had a short one. So what are you going to do? Okay, let's see. How do my channel launch party? I can't like pause it. Okay, so I'm here. And then will it let me post in the chat while you are also posting as me in the chat?
Oh, really?
Well, I know I said, will it? I need to open Twitter at the same time. Sorry, guys, that this is probably making clickety-clackety noises in the live stream. Not actually that bad. Yeah, there's a link to the Kickstarter. Copy that link. I'm posting it. Or try again. Why? All right. Guys, tell me if that link works. Hopefully.
Can I click it?
Oh, yeah, you can click it too. Anybody click that link and tell me if it works.
404.
God damn it. What is going on? It works when I click on it. Here. Wait, does it? 404. Yep.
Queer Street Cred.
Kickstarter, what are you doing? What are you doing?
There's some garbage at the end of it. Let me see if I can fix that. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So just cut out the stuff after the word album.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
And then it came back.
Yeah, there was like a ref thanks link and stuff. And I was like, well, that usually anything after a question mark, you don't actually need. All right, let's try it again.
Oh, this copy paste is different.
So maybe YouTube is just messing up the link. Let me try and see if, because my whole plan was to do, I have like a Bitly thing reserved in my Bitly account so that I can do a nice Bitly version of the link to avoid just such issues.
Wait.
It's Apple, no, Apple.
Apple something.
Yeah. Or it's not, it doesn't have an Apple on it anymore. Oh, I just forget. What is it called now? I just don't even think about it. Command. Weird, like, infinity symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
It adds some garbage.
Thanks so much for being here to watch this hilarious.
Yeah, so to get to the website, all you have to do is click on the link, get onto the 404 page, and after the word album, you delete the garbage after that, and it will take you to the Kickstarter page.
Apparently. Just easy as pie.
Technology.
Easy as technology pie. I'm literally resetting my Bitly account right now. This is so annoying.
That it's not going to mess up the Bitly.
Yeah, I might mess up the Bitly account too. But yeah, why does it add that garbage at the end? This is not what I wanted to be doing on my live stream. But I mean, this is part of the thing. I could have launched it and then done a live stream.
What's to be expected?
I thought it'd be fun to actually launch it. Actually watch, you know,
we're gonna start the show any minute now.
Yeah.
We should start.
Yeah, I'm creating a shortened version. I'm just doing a Bitly instead of a goo.goal, whatever. Because I've used Bitly before and I already know how it works, except for the part where we're gonna create a new Bitly. Create. URL. Right. Pasted it. Make sure there's no extra garbage on the end. Oh, no, stop. Oh, maybe it worked anyway. Well, the nice thing is having a... No, I don't want that. I want it to be a Bitly. What? Oh, no.
What's happening?
This is bad. Bad. It's just frustrating. So apparently Bitly has this fun thing where if you post a Kickstarter link into Bitly, it gives you a kck.st instead of Bitly. Posted the Bitly link elsewhere, so I need to make the Bitly link. I've posted bit.ly/SarahShayKS. Yes. Thanks, Michelle. I'm glad you're enjoying this fun behind the scenes. I like to be a fucking independent musician, you guys.
This is how you launch a Kickstarter.
This is what it's like, you guys. There's a lot of confusion and things not working the way
we haven't actually
you wanted them to. Okay, I'm gonna set this anyway. Changed it back to Bitly now. Good. Thanks for giving me a panic attack for no reason. Okay, now bit.ly, bit.ly/SarahShay KS, uppercase K, uppercase S, That now should lead to the Kickstarter. Yes, let's find out if it does. bit.ly/Sarah Shea KS. Go. Yes, it works. Okay. At least it worked on my phone. Try typing that in the chat. Here, I'll do it. I've got it open anyway.
Okay.
bit.ly/Sarah Shea KS.
I'm an excellent troubleshooter.
Oh, it doesn't make, hold on. HTTP. Oh. Oh, it works even though it highlights my username. I thought it wasn't working because it highlights usernames because it recognizes like like if you're trying to talk to somebody. That link works. Yay! Hurrah! We've got a link that works. All right. Now I can tweet the link. Yes, Teresa, did you have? No, you're good. Okay. No additional information. All right. Yes. Yeah, and it's in the description box, I think, right? I added it. Yeah, I put it in there and everything. See, guys, I knew this was going to happen. I just couldn't actually link that bit.ly to the Kickstarter until I'd launched the Kickstarter. You can't get the link until it's launched. That would actually be Kickstarter. Let them know. Hey, it would be really great if there was a way to like have your Kickstarter ready to go. Not actually launched yet, but just all ready to go with the link created and just not launch it. That link still does not work for Corey. Well, I don't know what to say. Okay, now that you guys have sat here listening to me freak out about bit.ly and reset passwords and things, let's do a freaking song.
Heck yeah.
I should have asked if anybody had a request or something. I'm just going to play random songs. First, you get to listen to me tuning my ukulele. I forgot to put on the list of things to do before the stream started. It's just like a real show. All right. For some reason, the link doesn't work, but copy pasting it works. Well, yeah, maybe there's just Google's a dick, guys. That is the moral of the story.
Yeah, it's doing the same thing of adding extra garbage at the end.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's very annoying. Well,
it's a glitch.
But all right. Wants to hear Zoe Silver Spacesuit. What a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
I waited long enough tuning and digging around to wait for the chat to catch up, or the stream to catch up. I'm really pleased there doesn't seem to be a ton of lag streams where they seem to be like 2 full minutes of lag. This seems like 1 minute at most, which is great. Okay, I'm just going to pull up the chords to make sure I don't mess them up because I sing my own songs. We know this about me by now, right? Everybody knows this? Everyone who's ever seen me perform live certainly knows it. All right. Let's have a song. love you.
Sorry.
I was hoping you would start do the clap along the background. Anyway, hopefully everybody watching is doing it. I just realized I should tilt this camera down slightly. See more of the ukulele. That's better. Oh, Pepper left. I was just going to check and see if Pepper was actually in frame. And then he left. He might have been. He was just sitting up on the couch right here. No, he wasn't in frame. Sorry you guys didn't get any sweet Pepper action. I could have angled the camera, but whatever. All right. Oh. Well, that was nice to actually do a song. Let's see. I'm gonna check the Kickstarter. See how we're doing on the kicks. The Kickstarts. Oh my gosh, 5 backers! What?
Whoa!
Oh, that's exciting. All right. Let me do a pause for a backer report. I'll do a song after I read another song. So if you have a request, tell me in the chat while I check on the backers. I'm trying to click on the list of backers here. Backer report. All right. Yes. Thank you, Robert. Awesome. Thank you, Addison. Amazing. Thank you, Chris. And thank you, Jackie. Yay. 5 backers. Very exciting. And so far, everybody who's backed has been a current or past patron, or no, except Robert, right? Robert, you're not a patron? That's okay. You're an awesome person anyway. But I don't know. I wanted to set up, I had this whole idea I was going to set up a whole thing specifically for my Patreon patrons and Bandcamp subscribers to get like special stuff, because I didn't want to ask people, hey, you've been giving me money all this time for basically whatever. Could you also donate to this Kickstarter? That seemed like greedy, but you guys are just awesome. So thank you, awesome people, for supporting me in more ways. You're great. I don't think Jackie is here, but she's great. I will thank her on Twitter. She's like the queen of the Cracked fandom. Rest in peace, Cracked. I'm about to blow my nose on camera because I'm really good at being a professional, and my nose is running that whole time. So, all right. I at least didn't make a gross noise. You're welcome. That was for you guys.
In the mic.
All right. We have another request. Michelle wants the Graveyard one, which is known to my almost 4-year-old nephew, my best friend's baby, as the Spooky Ghost song. It's his fave. Loves the Spooky Ghost song. Pretty much the coolest thing that I've probably ever done as a musician is the Spooky Ghost song ousted Thriller as this 4-year-old's favorite song, which is like a pretty big deal, you guys. Nobody knows exactly why. This child just like somehow heard this Michael Jackson song Thriller. Apparently I have a cold now. So that's great. He just happened to see the song on YouTube or something. Like nobody played it for him intentionally. It just happened, and he just decided that was his favorite song. And like unprompted, no matter what you were talking about, if music came up, if you asked him, do you like this song? He didn't even have to say, is this better than Thriller? You just be like, do you like this music? And he would say, yes, but I like Thriller best. That's his thing then. It's true. It's true. So finally, I was like, I got to play him another spooky song. He says he likes it because it's spooky and scary. So I played him my Spooky Ghost song. And I said, did you like that? And he said, yeah. And I said, is it better than Thriller? And I thought he was going to say no, but then he's like, yes. And I was like, ah! Take that, Michael Jackson. All right. I mean, I was totally happy being second place to Michael Jackson. Like that's not a bad place to be as a songwriter, you know? All right. Now we will play the Spooky Ghost song, which I'm just also pulling up on my phone just to give myself a little leg up on not forgetting the chords.
Knock it knock.
That's the creepiest thing. This sounded like someone was knocking on a door.
Like they were in the closet.
But like it was coming from the opposite end of the apartment from where the front door is. I'm sure it was just my upstairs neighbors who are incredibly loud doing something else. They make all sorts of annoying noises all the time. So I'm sure, yeah, they were decided to hang a painting or something today.
Professional upstairs.
If they were actually trying to complain about the noise down here, that would be comical because not only do they have screaming matches on the reg, had a pretty loud party that went pretty late. So,
oh man, best.
Like in the middle of the afternoon, they have nothing to complain about. Wow, it's already 3:37.
Oh,
It took us a long time for all that tech junk, so let's play some songs. In the summer twilight, underneath the ghostly moon, the ivy-twined jungle sings a solitary tune. Beneath an oak by lightning struck their eyes lies a grave for gods, cracked and broken, water stained with decimated rocks. Put the chords here so I wouldn't mess them up. Oh, stay away. Oh, you better stay away. Beware the headless angel, listen to her silent cries. But from the sanctuary where your old caretaker lies, he warned you of the danger, but you didn't heed his words. When the fools have got you, will your cries for help be heard? Oh, stay away. Oh, you better stay away from the gates of hell, where people fear in the night from 12, a road and nothing but a road leads you for a view. Lightning strikes the dead red sky and a place where bad things gotta die. When you think at last your soul is lost, the hounds of God are there. Traveling their own road, going into hell and down. They move like spirits in the night, unplagued by fear or doubt. The gift that they can give them lets them save you from yourself. Pursuing evildoers past the tolling of the bell. Oh, stay away. Oh, you better stay away from the gates of hell, where people fear in the night from 12, a road and nothing but a road leads you far afield. Lightning strikes the dead red sky and a place where bad things gotta die. When you think at last your soul is lost, the hounds of God are there. The Spooky Ghost Song. Actual title, The Hounds of God. It's about the Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. If you've read it, you probably already picked that up. Yeah, so that's a fun one. That is going to be on the album, which I feel like I should okay, I'm gonna between songs now. I'm gonna take a little break and talk a little bit about the album. Have a request for the next song, put it in the chat now. Well, oh, someone just sent me a message of some kind. Corey had to leave the live chat, so he sent me a Facebook message to let me know he just had to go to work. It's fine. I know not everybody can always stay on a live chat or a live stream for a whole hour. Anyway, the album is called "You Have Queer Street Cred," as you've seen if you looked at the Kickstarter already. while I'm talking about this, I'm also going to post the link to Facebook. Gotta actually tell people that the Kickstarter's live, right? I guess that's a good idea. So we'll go to my page and post the link. Very exciting. All right, bit.ly. Oh yeah, no, put the kettle on by all means. The Kickstarter is live. OMG, OMG. This is all I have the brain space to say about it at the moment. Anyway, so the title of the album came from this of magnetic poetry. Remember magnetic poetry, guys? It was such a thing. I mean, they still make it, but I feel like it really had its heyday was in the late 90s. That's when magnetic poetry became a thing, right? My roommate in college, time of my life when college was sort of a thing, Corey Marie, amazing comic artist, and is watching a live stream at work. Excellent. So we made a magnetic poetry set using old magazines. So everything looked like a ransom note because everything was from in different fonts and colorful things. It was really cool looking. Just cut words out of magazines and then glued them onto little magnetic tape. Huge set with a variety of very strange words in it. And we, when we ways, I took possession of the magnetic poetry set and have had it on every fridge I've owned since then. And the best thing about it was that, especially the morning after a party, I'd go to my fridge and there'd be like weird little bits of poetry and weird phrases people had put together in the kitchen during the party. And one time, a couple of years ago, I looked at my fridge the morning after a party, and right there, it just said, "You have queer street cred." And I was like, I do. Gosh darn it. I do have queer street cred. And it just resonated with me because, you know, it's true there's gatekeepers in virtually every community that you can imagine, but it especially rang true for me because in the queer community, there's so many people who tell you you're not doing it right. You're not gay enough. Just in general, like you're not being queer right. But then there's this also, especially I am bi and on the ace spectrum. And those are two identities that people constantly try to tell you are not like really queer. Despite the fact that like, even if the shortest version of the acronym LGBT is pretty much, we just had LGB, but even then bi was in there. It's in there, guys. Even the shortest, most non-exclusive version. You go any shorter than that, you're just LG, and then you're making phones. You're making cell phones at that point. I have an LG phone. Anyway, so
where's people the LGB phone? Sorry.
Excuse me. Life's good, bisexuals. Fun fact, that's what LG stands for. Life's good. I don't know why they named their company that. It's kind of a weird name. But anyway, I digress. So I just thought that was really cool, and I took a picture of it. I kept it on my fridge until I moved apartments, and then I took the magnets down. And I didn't recreate the phrase, but I took a picture of it, and that picture has been my Facebook like header image for a couple of years at this point. And I've just always really liked it. I just liked the way it looked, the particular fonts and colors that came together. It was just a really cool image. And I've been working on this album. I started recording it 7th was the first day I went to the studio. I'm recording with a friend, Joan, awesome musician, really cool collaborator, great producer. You may be familiar with him from his band, the Nathaniel Johnstone Band. It's wonderful. He also produced Hood's album, Persephone is Dead, Long Live Persephone is the title of it. It's a great, great record. So I'm working with him. And because he works from home and he has a home studio and we're buddies, it's like he gave me like a real hot deal. which is great. And he's charging me per song instead of per hour, so we can like hang out and chill and chat and have a nice time, which is amazing. It's really, I'm very, very thankful. I've also done it the other way, where you just go to a studio that doesn't know you from Adam, and you pay for a certain number of hours, and you got to get the album done. That's how we did it for the Mongrels EP, and we got it done, and I'm very happy with that album. But it was definitely like a little on the stressful side to try and get everything done in that time. For a backer report, we have another backer just came in. My friend Katie, thank you so much, Katie. I really, really appreciate it. I don't know. It's just, so far, everybody who's come in is somebody that I know, and like I have particular reasons for being really support and emotional. So that's exciting. I wish it would show me does it show me the percentage yet? It doesn't show the percentage. No, that was the one I had already seen. Well, we've broken the first 200. First 200. That's exciting. Thanks, guys. Anyway, what was I saying about the album? So I've been working on the album since November, and I had no idea what the title was going to be, and I was kind of stressing out about it. So it's like, I know I have a while. I don't necessarily have to officially pick the title of the album until we send the CDs off, the stuff off for the CD manufacturing. But it was kind of stressing me out that I didn't even have any ideas. I was kind of trying not to stress about it and focus on the album itself, the music. And then I was just sitting at my computer one day in my kitchen, and all of a sudden I saw that image on my Facebook page, and I went, oh, yeah, be a pretty good album title. And I just posted on Facebook that day, like, should I title my album "You Have Queer Street Cred"? Yes, no, or something like that. Yeah, I didn't officially announce it for a couple of weeks after that. I thought about it, kind of waited to kind of mull over it a little, and to be honest, that's like, nothing even else came up. Honestly, until I got that idea, I didn't even have any other ideas. I didn't even ever have one where I went, I don't really like that one, but it's an idea. I had nothing. The question I'd even gotten from anyone was to title the album "Fictional Love." Big hit single. It's my most popular song. But I really didn't want to title, nothing against people who title albums after songs, but I wanted the album to have its own identity and kind of have its own title. So, I have nothing against musicians who choose to do it, but I personally have something against self-titled albums and albums titled after songs. Items titled after a lyric on the album is kind of cool. I can get into that, but nothing left out to me for that either. So it was like a little longer than I wanted. And I did have a moment of being like, am I going to be the kind of person who titles my album a full sentence? But as it's really cool, I immediately had an album cover, which I didn't have an idea for the album cover yet. So I was like, there you go. There's your album cover, is a picture of these magnets, which I panicked because I didn't know if I still had them, but I did. I just realized we have 10 minutes left in how long I said the live stream was going to be. And I have no idea if the YouTube will just stop, or does it?
No, I think it goes as long as you.
When I set it up, I can't remember if it asked for an end time. I think I didn't. I think I didn't set an end time because I went, what if we have some technical difficulties and I can't start till 3:30 and I want it to be an hour. So anyway, I can go as long as I ding dang please. Yes. So anyway, and also another good reason for that album title is that the it makes great stickers. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I titled my first EP "Edit That Shit," and like the stickers and buttons that say "Edit That Shit" on them, I have probably sold more of those to people who are just editors or no editors than I have to people who actually like my music, and I'm fine with that. You can find a piece of merch that has appeal beyond just your fan base. That is That's one of the weird things too about being a solo artist is if you're a band, you know, you can put your band name on a t-shirt or a button or a sticker. And ideally your band name is like an interesting phrase. Cool. On a button or a t-shirt. But if you're a solo artist and you go by your own name, it's like you just put your own name on things. It seems weird. Just plaster Sarah Shea on a t-shirt or a button or something. So I try to give my albums good names.
I did that. Vistaprint had this deal for like a merch selection box or whatever. You know, it's like a subscription box. And they sent me a t-shirt, plain white tee with my name on it. And devil horns just stuck on. And I'm like, what the?
Just like as a random sample?
I know. Yeah,
that's hilarious.
I was too embarrassed to wear it to work and get paint all over it.
That is weird. A t-shirt with your own name on it? That's creepy. Yeah, I occasionally get things like moo.com that made my business cards. Whenever they send me things, like promotional things, there'll be something in there that's like a sample card that just has my name on it. I don't know. It always kind of weirds me out. If I had a business name, maybe it would just seem kind of cool. But as my actual given name, it seems a little odd.
Welcome to me.
I love, Robert said, that reminds me of what REM called their first best of album, Eponymous. That is an excellent, although back when I was a teenager and I would just go to like used record stores and buy random CDs by bands that I had like heard about but didn't know anything about. Bad habit of accidentally buying live albums and best ofs without realizing it. Like I would just go, oh, I've heard of the band REM and I've heard a song or two on the radio, but I don't know anything about them. I'll check out what this record store has and buy an album. And I, you know, bought Eponymous just thinking that's a cool album title. And probably it was the cheapest one they had. And I didn't know it was a best of. So I was a little annoyed by that, but it is a cool title. It's a very good title for a best of. Name and face. Michelle said name and face in the chat, and I don't know what that's in reference to.
Oh, the name on merch.
Oh, putting your name and face on merch. Oh, yeah, putting your face on merch is even weirder. I guess I'm sure some people have done it, but for me, no thank you. Not even a cartoon of my face. I've seen some people have like a cool drawing of themselves, like a fun cartoonish. For me, no thank you. That's so weird.
It has to be able to exist in the world somehow and be like.
Yeah, ideally, you know?
And multi-purpose, like you said about the catchphrase. Or
yeah, but you just it really helps. It makes a difference if you can have merch that appeals to people outside of just your fan base. Honestly, backer report. We just got another backer coming in. My amazing, wonderful friend Brandy. Thank you so much, Brandy. I don't think she's actually watching the stream because she said she's going to be at work. But I'm still officially telling you all that Brandy is the shit. She's the one who sat with me for an entire hour last week when I tried to do the first live stream and tried to help me figure it out, and we couldn't. Seriously, 3 laptops, 2 Google accounts. We could not make the live stream work. It was embarrassing. Yes, Michelle was suggesting my name and face on a t-shirt. No thank you. I will never put my face on a t-shirt.
Like
that is
from a mall kiosk.
Maybe I could have made that a weird made that like a Kickstarter reward, a really weird Kickstarter reward. I'll make a small run of shirts with my name, with my face on them. No, nobody wants that except Michelle.
Well, Eliza Rickman, yeah. Anyway,
2 ladies of a show she saw in Eugene. Yeah, I can see how that would be confusing, especially if you don't know they're musicians. All of a sudden, you're just wearing a shirt with like some people on it. You're like, what is that? I mean, but you know, whatever works. Honestly, I'm not saying if anyone else does it, it's bad.
I think Eliza Rickman's merch works really good. It's her.
She's got a very strong aesthetic, though.
Yeah,
Eliza Rickman, she isn't just a person who plays music. I mean, she's an amazing musician. Not to take anything away from her as a musician. She is an amazing musician. But yeah, she also has this whole look. And she wears these amazing vintage dresses and does her hair cool. And she's got a whole look. She's like a character in addition to being an amazing musician.
Yeah, I think for you as
I'm a character, but not in that way.
Well, yeah, as a writer, I think the words in it are what are important.
Yeah.
Are we going to do another song?
Yeah, let's do another song. I'm really quickly I'm posting the link to the lives to the Kickstarter on my Facebook, my official. I posted on my regular Facebook. Now I'm posting it on my my Sarah Shea public one.
Sarah Shea.
Yeah.
Person.
I'm posting it as Sarah Shea the musician page, not my Sarah Shea the human being page. So now I've posted it on Twitter, both of the Facebooks. Those are the really important ones. Later I'll post something on Instagram. Well, I was gonna do like a little live thing to my Instagram. I'll do that after I do another song. I'm definitely gonna go over 4 o'clock in case anybody wants to stick around. Anyway, I know, Michelle, I know that you requested Thylacine in the chat, and I appreciate that. Thank you for enjoying that song. I'm not going to do that one because I want to do ones that are on the album mostly, and I already did Zoe, which is not on the album. Sadly, Thylacine did not make the cut for the album. A few songs that didn't seem to kind of fit the album. The album doesn't have like a really strong, cohesive vibe, but there were a couple of songs that seemed especially like outliers. And I would like to do some of those as a separate thing soon, hopefully. At least 2 of the songs I didn't include are thematic, like stylistically kind of similar. So hopefully maybe in the future, I'd like to put together a band specifically to do some of those songs. Obviously, it's in the future. Right now, I gotta do this friggin' album that's in front of me. Okay, one that is on the actual album. How about Paper Towns? Wrong lyric. Did I just stop myself for no reason? Take me to a paper town, hand in hand, the cherries building down. See what's hidden behind the lines. See what's real, see what's inside. Take me to a paper town. You and me, we're gonna burn it down. We're gonna set this whole town low. Should have said I missed the place long ago. Whoa, 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 whoa. So long ago. If anyone in the chat, I don't know if anyone's in the chat anymore. They said there's still 4 viewers. Being verbal about it. Thank you, Michelle. If anybody watching the live stream hasn't seen me live, this is pretty much what it's like. I stop myself in the middle of songs when I haven't even made a mistake. I talk way too long in between songs. Not usually quite this long, but this is what I'm like. You guys. On the album, I can tell that I made the right choice about it because as I was playing it now, I could hear that part in my head and it felt weird to play it and not have that part. So I was like, okay, I think that means it's good. I think that means I really like it. I'm really excited. Oh gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait for the album to be done, not only because I am so ready to share it with people. I'm really excited. And a bunch of cool musicians in the studio so far. Now I feel sad that I haven't gotten Teresa in.
Next time.
Yeah, I think I might need to have a session because I want to get love the shalalas that I usually have the audience do. I really want to get those friends on that as freaking possible. So far, I've recorded everybody who's come into the studio to record something else. I've gotten them to do shalalas as well. But I think I want even more than that. So I might have like a party at my house. Oh, I'm going to do that house show. Fun fact, I'm doing a house show at my house. If you live in the Seattle area, tweet at me or email me or whatever for details. Facebook event for it, but I decided to make it a private Facebook event just because it's at my house. It's like you can either do private or public. There's no like kind of in between where it's only anybody or no. I decided it's my actual house. I'm gonna make it a private one, but anybody who contacts, thank you, Robert for saying something. I'm glad you're still here. What was I saying? It is interesting coming into the details. So, but February 10th, I think like there's something. It's Dogwood, my amazing friend Dogwood, who's wonderful, and then another friend of ours, Dandelion. So it's going to be me and two plants that start with the letter D. The weird combination. Dandelion, Dogwood, Sarah. We were gonna have it at an actual venue, and then they kind of dicked us around on the dates. So we're like, never mind, we're just gonna have it at my house, and we'll get to keep more of the money anyway. So, why did I bring that up? I can't remember now. Oh, I might record shalalas at that show. We'll see. Or I might just invite a bunch of friends to come over to my house and stand in front of my. It's not as good as the one that my. For backup vocals, it should work so we can get some more shalalas. Because right now it's like one of Aaron, like 3 different tracks of Strangely and 2 of Dogwood. So it's like it's a little dude heavy at the moment. Definitely want to get some more voices in a higher register in there. Especially because Strangely did some really like low tones. Strangely recorded accordion, of course. If I assume probably everybody watching this live stream probably knows who Strangely is at this point. But if you don't, my friend Strangely is an amazing performer and just all around very cool dude. He's also my my co-host on our podcast, Pilot House. Yet you should. It's great. It's very funny. I listen to it and I laugh.
listen to it too. It's really good.
Yay! Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, even I'm not gonna lie. Every time I then listen to it, partially for like quality control, because like I want to hear how it actually turned out altogether. Usually, Strangely is the one doing the last touches, adding the bumpers and stuff on the front and end and all that stuff. I'm just checking my Twitter in case anybody. Cool. Right, nothing needs responding to, except a DM from Michelle, which I will give you the house show deets later, but thank you for sending that so I won't forget. Usually mainly plays accordion. So I got some recordion out of him for the album, but he also plays upright bass. I got some bass parts on the album, and I'm very excited about them. I think you guys will like them. It's cool. Ooh. I also was recently gifted a toy piano. You may have seen a picture of it on Instagram recently. And that toy piano is going to make an appearance on the album too. Ooh, how exciting. I will have to learn how to play, the toy piano part that I write for the album so I can do it live sometime. It'll be fun. Or maybe I'll just always make somebody else do it. It'll be like a really basic part, and I'll put like numbers on the keys and tell people just plunk it in order. What am I doing? I was going to do another song. Oh, this will be fun. So have at least one song on the album, maybe two, at least one that were released. Lie. Never mind. One that was going to be on the album that I have not released anywhere. Another one like Thylacine that did not make the cut, unfortunately. In the end, we decided to hold off for another project where I can put a band together and have like a... there's going to be one on there that I've only released on as a YouTube video. I've never released it on SoundCloud, or it wasn't on Edit That Shit or anything. So it's newer. It feels very I almost forgot I'd released it on YouTube because I never play this one live. I don't know why. I just don't. But yeah, this one's going to be on the album. I'm excited about it. It's called Maybe It's You. Maybe. Hold on. I need a little water, apparently. Oh, part of the show. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's me. Maybe there's some unknown force of the universe. We're on opposite sides of the sea. Maybe you're different. Maybe I'm not the same. But there's something changed in the two of us, and I'm tired to play this game. We never know. Whatever happened, it's happened now, and there's nothing we can do to change. That's the way it is, but it feels so strange. We used to be lovers, or we used to be friends. You used to be the one thing in this damn universe that would always make sense at the end. And now you're a stranger, and I don't understand why you said those things and made those calls that never seemed like they were part of the plan. We may never know. Now it seems so long ago that we spoke the same mind and felt the same heart, and that none of it would ever change. That's the way it is. Why is that so strange? Chords, 'cause there's you and here's me. Well, I guess there's nothing left for us to do but shake our hands for a separate way. That's the way it is. Life is changes, so turn and face them. Yay! Hooray! I think that's the weirdest part about doing a live stream is that you sing your song and then like there's no applause afterwards, not even a perfunctory one.
I wanted to.
Yay.
I just held it until the resonance.
Oh, thank you.
Needed.
Yes, that's definitely a good reason for having a friend come over and be your right hand during the live stream. It's like an applause for you, so you don't feel weird. Yeah, so that song is going to be on the album. But it took a very long time to write, and there was a long time between when it was finished and when I actually accepted that it was finished. Like for a very long time, I was like, no, something's missing. It needs something else. It is kind of short. It's a little on the short side, but yeah, sometimes songs are short. Sometimes songs are long.
It seems appropriate.
Deal with it.
It seems appropriate to the theme of the song. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like no, it's over already.
Well, I have not even put that together, but having a hard time accepting that something is over is about holy That's amazing. Thank you for pointing that out to me, because now I'm going to mention it when I play it live.
Mm-hmm.
I have to get better at playing. I don't normally play it live, and that's the best way to memorize your own song, by playing them live. I don't play that one live very much, but it's going to be on the album, which means it's going to be in my Fringe show. Talk about this thing. I just want to point out, since we're like 12 minutes over time at this point, that I said it was going to be. I don't know. I don't have to be. I'm playing a show tonight, so I need to stop. Let's say 4:30 is when I'll stop, because that's a good amount of time to like give myself time to relax and like change clothes and plan. Because I'm playing a show tonight. If anybody watching is in Seattle, I am playing Comics and Geek Boutique, which is a really, really cool little comic and stuff store. They sell tons of really cool clothes and jewelry and tidbits, and a great selection of comics as well in Fremont, spitting distance from Lennon, if you're familiar. So we will be doors are like 7:30. Music starts at 8. It's a comic book shop, so feel free to come early and browse if you'd like.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm playing with my brother, Aaron, and a friend of ours from Olympia is coming up, Scott Steven Erickson. He's delightful. He plays ukulele and accordion, and just a real nice dude. So we're stoked to Olympia twice, and this is the first time we'll actually get to play with them in our hometown. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a good time. Yes, Michelle's correct. It is a really awesome place. So yeah, but I was gonna say, like, I'm just gonna keep going. No obligation to stick around if you're like done listening to me though. We'll keep going. So let's do at least one more song before I check out, and then do some more better places. Let's see if we have any more backers have come in. This back report. Kevin Hanna. Oh, thank you so much, Kevin.
Cool.
That is, oh, that's amazing. Yeah, if you're not familiar, he's an incredibly talented illustrator, comic artist, and animator who I've known for so many years at this point. We met just by going to the same comic conventions and seeing each other at cons. I used to do a lot more cons when I was more in the comic scene. Fun fact, if you didn't know this about me, I used to draw a webcomic. 2001 to 2004 comic that updated anywhere between several times a week to once a month during that time period. But it was relatively regular during those years, and I actually had like a small, I don't know, I probably had about like close to 100 regular readers, which seemed pretty freaking good at the time. Webcomics were still young at that time. And yeah, so I used to go to a lot more comic conventions, and I just knew a lot more comic people. So Kevin was someone he's still at Emerald City Comic Con every year, so I always go say hi to him at least then. Anyway, he's a very cool dude, so thank you so much, Kevin, for your support. Yeah, that's nice. Did I set? It's weird. There were a bunch of backers where their pledge wasn't an amount I set a level for, so I was like, why is that? But it's because of shipping. Because there's the level that's like you get a CD, there's also shipping. I assume that's what it is. I'm just gonna assume. There's just a bunch of them that were this amount where I went, did I make a reward level at that amount? Am I crazy? It's fine. Everything's great. I'm also just really stoked. I mean, I guess your first handful of backers are obviously gonna mostly be your friends anyway, but I just really appreciate so far on for like not just the download level, which which is fine. Obviously, if people just want the download, or if they just can't afford more than $5, any amount is appreciated. It's just really heartwarming when you know you get excited. Anyway, stop talking. I'm gonna do one more song. Let's see. Do one more song from the album. I'm looking at my phone to see the list of songs on the album because I can't remember my own songs. Oh yeah, this one is also relatively new. In fact, this one I have only released on bar because I didn't think it was going to be a song I played live. I wrote it sort of part of another thing. Not going to go into and explain the whole thing because I've been talking way too much already. But a cool person I like on the internet, Matt Gorley. If you know who Matt Gorley is, he did this cool thing on the internet and invited people to participate. And my way of participating was to write a song inspired by part of the project. If you're curious what the hell I'm talking about, like tweet me or something and I'll explain it. I was looking at me like, what did Matt Gorley do? Okay, I'll do the really short version. And he is a freaking amazing comedian and also a musician. And he and it was another one of the super ego guys, I'm pretty sure it was James Bladen, did this project where they wrote a bunch of theme songs for TV shows, fake TV shows though, not real ones, from like the 60s through the 90s, in that kind of genres, theme songs, and recorded them and produced them to sound like they were really theme songs. I'm really into TV theme songs as a genre. It's like, it's a really interesting thing. So they did a whole bunch of them, and one of them I really liked. I thought they invited people to shoot intro sequences using the songs, which was great. One group from Arizona with this amazing person I know online, Liz Bradley, super cool. She and this team, they actually scraped a little budget together and did like a film shoot to do a shoot for an intro sequence. It very nearly looks like a real TV show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a really great job. It's at least funnier than a lot of SNL sketches I've seen, I'll say that. And they did one for one of the ones that they got Paul F. Tompkins to sing. The premise of that one is it's like a sitcom. It's basically Alf, but instead of an alien, it's a garden gnome that comes to life who like makes trouble for this family. Oh, I want it to be a real show with Paul F. Tompkins as the voice of the garden gnome. Anyway, he did this other one, and I was like, I'm not a film person. I'm not even really a video person, but it gave me an idea for a song. Sorry, that was way longer than I meant that to be, but by it. And then I posted it on SoundCloud just so I could send it to Matt Gorley and be like, look, I did this thing. And I didn't think I'd ever play it live because it was just this weird little thing I did. And then I played it live one time and people loved it. So I was like, okay. And now it's going to be on the album. So this song's called Black Market Queen. For a show called The Badger and the Bell. It was kind of a show from the 70s, but about two bootleggers. The Badger and the Bell, this grizzled old guy and like this sassy younger woman. And I had this idea that back in the 60s and 70s, for a story song to inspire a film or a TV movie or something like that. Like The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. Was made into a TV movie, which is amazing because the lyrics to that song make very little sense. The plot barely has a through line. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, but the Harper Valley PTA. That was a song first. Anyway, I thought, what if there had been this country song, like a Bobby Gentry style 60s or 70s country song that inspired this TV show? So I presumptuously wrote the song that I pretended would have inspired the thing that they made. And Matt Gurley heard it and loved it and said it was amazing. But I always really wanted to record a version of the song that would actually sound like that country song I imagined. The one on my album won't quite be that, because it would have been really weird to record it and make it really sound like it was from this other genre and this era, and then put it on my album. But
unless it was a bonus track or something.
Yeah, but it's gonna be on the album, and it's got that vibe. It's got some banjo on there and some bass, and I'm working on scheduling a guitarist right now.
Like electric guitar.
We'll see. What I would really love is some pedal steel. Oh, guys, pedal steel guitar. And here's the thing. From Super Ego, plays pedal steel guitar. I'm like really tempted to. I'm tempted to tweet at him and be like, "Look," but like, would you want to record a pedal steel guitar part for this song? It's like tangentially related to you because it was a Matt Gurley and James Layton thing, and they're your bros. Time to maybe do this. Like, I have a budget. I can't pay him what he's worth, but I could at least pay him something. I'm not asking him to do it totally for free. I'm saying I have a budget. We'll see how the Kickstarter goes. I have a planned budget, crossed, which is a nice segue into everybody who's watching. I know it's a lot to ask. To leverage your social use. You can share the Kickstarter. It's super, super appreciated. Twitter, Facebook, anywhere. Tell your friends. It really helps a lot to get the word out there. So thanks for that. All right, let's do one more song. I'm gonna do an oldie, but a goodie. This song is one of the first songs that I wrote, not of all time ever. You know, we all wrote some dumb songs when we were in middle school or high school or whatever, but those songs that were before I played an instrument, so they don't count. They didn't have chords. They were just lyrics that I warbled to myself in my bedroom. They don't count. Anyway, when I actually started playing music and writing songs as a performer, I wrote, but I still play it all the time. It's about my favorite poet, Edna St. Vincent Millay. And fun fact, the version on the album isn't even going to have ukulele on it. What? It's actually going to be a piano and cello. Because one time I was at my folks' place with my brother for some family thing, and and Aaron started noodling around on the piano and came up with a piano part. And I just sang "Oh Vincent" with him playing the piano with no ukulele. Like I don't think I brought my ukulele that time. And it sounded so pretty with the piano. And it sounded somehow like more true to the song's spirit in a weird way that I was like, oh, this sounds amazing. And then I did this house show.
Was it the Hub? Because I remember hearing it at Marigold.
This time we did it was definitely at the Hub because Maggie Hubert was there.
Okay.
And she played her cello. This I love this. I played a house show. And a friend just like showed up with her cello and was like, hey, if you want to play cello on any songs, I have my cello with me. And I was like, I fucking love that I live in a community where people will just bring a cello to a show. So one time I played a show and Aaron's ukulele broke a string. And we were like, is there a ukulele in the house? And Teresa like raises her hand. She literally had her ukulele in hand in the audience. And we were like, perfect. Should have known that someone in our group of friends would have anyway, but so I said, yeah, when did you, so we like kind of played through it real quick before the show and then did it live. And I wish I had a recording of it because it turned out so beautiful with piano and cello. I'm going to try and recreate it for the album. So, ukulele and vocal version on it, that shit will always exist. I'm pretty embarrassed of that recording. Maybe I'll do another one at some point for people who really want the live version, but I think this version is gonna be really beautiful. So hope you guys enjoy it. Oh, this will be a fun exclusive for the live stream. The cello part on that song will be played by Unwoman. Erica Mulkey, amazing performer from the Bay Area. If you're not familiar with her work, you should be. She's friggin' fantastic, and I'm so excited that she agreed to play on the album. Anyway, so that's going to be really great. I'm excited about that. Oh, Vincent, your matriarch didn't tell the luck at home. Your mother and hers raised their kids alone. They sent their shiftless men packing off. No wonder you wanted them better run. Oh, Vincent, you made all the girls in school swoon inside. The redhead they all wanted to be like, and to be near. Oh, Vincent, you had it all. What else could you want? Banging your candle for friends. You did it all. All the boys and the girls around your little finger with beauty and talent and wits. And luck at first. Beautiful this day. Beautiful this day. Beautiful this day. No matter. Oh, Vincent. Sorry, I just saw Brandy came in the chat and I got distracted. Oh, Vincent. We traveled the world with your hover. You turned at home writing letters, begging you to return to your steeple top, wanting you near, but you just couldn't stop. Oh, Vincent, you lost your world at night. Couldn't find solace in anything. Head full of what was gone up in flames. Even the morphine could only ease the pain. Oh, Vincent, you had it all. What could you want? Burning your candle out. You did it all. All the boys and the girls around your little finger and beauty and talent and wit. And luck at first. Beautiful this day. Beautiful this day. Beautiful this day. No matter who has died. Thanks, Teresa.
That one.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so that that one will be on the album with piano and cello. I'm so excited to hear it with things that I imagined. It's gonna be great. Let's see. It's 4:30, so I'm gonna wrap up. Let me do one last backer check. Oh, it'd be so cool. 1540117210 as pledge to the campaign. Thank you, whoever you are.
Nice.
Either a random people who just go on Kickstarter and like randomly search and will pledge to things.
It's
so either it's
fun.
someone like that or it's somebody I know who hasn't set up properly. Either way, thank you, whoever you are, mystery person. I was just thinking to be said an hour during the live stream, but we've got 9. That's pretty good. So thank you so much. I'm just going to read off everybody's names again before I sign off. Michelle, Robert, Addison, Chris, Jackie, Katie, Brandy, Kevin, and mystery guest. Thank you, everybody, for pledging, for being amongst 10 backers of the campaign. I feel like this bodes well for the campaign that I actually managed to make. I was starting to get a little discouraged. I was starting to feel like this just was never going to happen. Streamer tried to do it. It didn't work, but this one worked and it went well. And thanks everybody for tuning in and chatting and saying hi and giving support. Oh, we're so close to breaking up another hundo.
Another hundo.
$11 more. Get Jason Webley on the phone. I need somebody to pledge $11 to my campaign somehow before I sign this off. So it'll magically go over 300. That'd be so cool. Just whatever. Numbers are arbitrary. Thank you so much to my first backers. We're almost at 300. That's exciting. Real quick before I sign off, you may have noticed I did slightly less than the kind of bog standard 30-day campaign. I'm only doing 23 days. And that is because I'm also going to do a live stream at the end of the campaign for the final hour. So nice symmetry there, the bookends. So hopefully that'll be fun. We'll have like me writing off, are we gonna make our goal? Or are we gonna make that next stretch goal? Whatever it ends up being. Hopefully we're not that close to the wire with getting the goal, but it'll be exciting whatever it ends up being. Yeah, maybe I'll set like a new stretch goal for that or whatever, we'll see. So on, I set it for February 18th. Which is a Sunday, so people won't be at work next time. This time it just, I tried to do it on a Saturday last week. It didn't work out. This time it just had to be on a weekday. So thanks for everyone who actually tuned in at work. February 18th, which is a Sunday at 5 p.m. for everybody. From 4 to 5. So the last hour of the Kickstarter, I will also be doing a live stream then. I'm also going to do at least one live stream in the middle. Excuse me. I had pizza before this. Thanks, Teresa, for bringing pizza. I forgot about eating before this. It would have been unpleasant if I hadn't. But yeah, I'm going to do one at least somewhere in the middle too. Hopefully, I will be live streaming my house show. Michelle, I might contact you and Nick about that. This way and do it the old school. We'll see what ends up happening. I may end up live streaming the house show, at least my set of the house show. And doing a little bit of talking about the Kickstarter there too. If I decide against that and decide that's just too much trouble, I'll just at least do one other live stream at some point, which will be announced at some point during the Kickstarter at like somewhere in a kind of a middle point to kind of say, here's where we are. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. You're welcome for this bonus extra half hour I arbitrarily decided to give you all. I hope you guys all enjoy it. And now the live stream is going to be officially over, but I'm not actually going to hit stop broadcast for another minute or so because I find it really annoying when I'm watching a live stream and the people are wrapping up but still saying things and then it just cuts off because of the lag.
It's really time for us to go.
Or something like that. I hate that. So I'm just going to sit here sort of not saying anything of note. Here, come join me, Teresa. Teresa and I are just going to sit here and
it's such a good
look at this hat.
To know you're alive.
That's a great hat. Where's Pepper? I'm going to go get Pepper. Make a cameo if it appears.
When you wake up, Pepper, ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling.
Pepper's so mad right now.
You're going to be part of this, Pepper, whether you like it or not.
In my room, and he's like, what is happening, Mom? Why?
Well, he's the flirt.
I just assumed he would come wander over at some point during the live stream. Pepper, bonus Pepper cameo.
So
hi.
Weird.
Hi, Pepper.
Oh,
hello.
there it is.
He's not into this. Yeah, so we're just gonna sit here awkwardly for some amount of time, saying nothing of value.
This is a Craig Ferguson kind of moment.
Yeah.
Freeze frame high five.
Oh yeah. Okay. I think that's enough.